We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Championship Series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Adam Jones is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1, and Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Takes a curveball right on the corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. But one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
And he misses with it, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Here's Manny Machado now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. In there, strike 1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball. Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Hit to short. And a dive there by Escobar, but he can't get it. It's a base hit. Striding into the box, Mark Trumbo. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
I tell you what, if you want to get a lead any time, any ball game, this is the one. Game 1 in the series, take that early lead and put the pressure on the other club to have to react to you, not you reacting to them.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Scope. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Cruz moves over, and that ends the inning. Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Lorenzo Cain
saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Now in the box, Eddie Rosario. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scope has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Miguel Sano. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Chopped at the plate. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Trey Mancini. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit.
Right fielder Stephen Piscotty.
Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Swing and a line drive. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Now at the plate, Pablo De La Cruz.
Designated hitter.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Rosario is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. So stepping in, Wellington Castillo. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will score easily as the Orioles are off to a 1-0 lead. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And that's in there, base hit. Digging in to try it again, Tim Beckham. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now, the third baseman, Manny Machado. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1. Machado now on 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly... Here's Nelson Cruz now, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Nelson Cruz.
First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. Cruz awaits the 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. The pitch. Ball 2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-0 now.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here. Here's Albert now. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
I'm almost shaking my head up here, Matt. Another pitch right down the middle. Now, early in the game, he's getting away with it. But if he wants to have any length in this game at all, he's going to have to get the ball in the corners.
0-2. Here it comes. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Grounder down the line at third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Poor base running there. Got him caught the hot box between first and second. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there.
Sandy Leon.
Grounded back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and the runner from third crosses the plate. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Hit hard on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Mark Trumbo now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Polanco is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Here's Jonathan Scope now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this is on the outside corner for strike one.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right?
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. Turning for second now is Scope, and he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trey Mancini. He singled his last time up. Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. And they'll add one more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Stephen Piscotty. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Tyler Skaggs is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Under it is Cruz now for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in, Pablo De La Cruz. Here's the first pitch to him. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that... Stepping up now, Yunel Escobar. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. 0-2. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Again, a 1-2. Line toward the alley in left center, and Escobar has a base hit. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He popped out in his first trip. This one's down to third. One there. On to first. A double play. Ready for another chance? Eddie Rosario. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So some success with 2 out keeps the inning alive for Miguel Sano. Here's Miguel Sano. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And they'll slap. Striding in once again, Wellington Castillo. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Committing to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
He has full intentions of jamming this guy. Back-to-back cutters right in on the hands. He does not want him to get extended.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 0-1 delivery. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now a double play ball perhaps for Escobar. There's one. On to Moreland, and it's a double play. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Tim Beckham. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Cruz. And that's the 3rd out. Now batting, Miguel Sano. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
4th inning, third baseman,
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Pitch on the way. And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. Jones is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Nelson Cruz now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Popped high in the air. Scope is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. High in the air out towards shallow right. Piscotty's there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in once again, Manny Machado. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Number 13.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Machado now on 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There for it, Escobar. Reined in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Ready for another shot now, Mark Trumbo. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. Ready once again, Jonathan Scope. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. On the ground near home. That's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Chasing after it is Rosario. 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Trey Mancini. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will. Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Moreland ranging into the outfield. He makes the... Here's Albert now. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Designated hitter.
Chopped weakly to the left.
Ho-ho.
No problem here. 1 away. Now to the plate, Sandy Leon. Looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up. That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Hit in the air out to center field. Jones is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in now, Jorge Polanco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jorge Polanco.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Scotty looks up. Gone! So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. Just got a piece up the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. 0-1, here's the pitch. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Trumbo has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. High pop up. Skaggs has a play. Makes the play, 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Pablo De La Cruz. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Kane. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. Ready for another chance? Adam Jones. He was a double play victim last time around. Hit hard on the ground to short. Escobar is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Lorenzo Cain. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Lorenzo
Hit down the third base line. This is foul for the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Popped up. Castillo has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Eddie Rosario. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Up next for the Angels.
Ready once again, Miguel Sano. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Digging in to try it again, Nelson Cruz. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Jones looking up. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Moreland. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Ball 2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
In there, a base hit. Settling in now, Albert Pujols. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Popped up. Lopez is there for it. And that retires the side. Now at the plate, Tim Beckham. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen. Skied into straightaway right. Cruz has it in his tracks. 1 down. Here's Manny Machado now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Under it is Cruz now for out number 2. Riding in once again, Mark Trumbo. He went deep last time up. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. And Moreland will put this one away, and that Digging in the switch hitter, Sandy Leon. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Sandy
Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Scope is there, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jorge Polanco comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Swing and a little blooper to center. Beckham into shallow center, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Comes set, now the pitch. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Taken in by Scope. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Jesse Chavez been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching for the
A little bouncer.
Number 40, Jesse.
And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Now batting.
Digging in, Trey Mancini. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Hit the other way out toward right field. There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So coming to the plate, Stephen Piscotty. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one fouled off to the right side. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll get down for a base hit. Stepping into the box, Pablo De La Cruz. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Cain on the move. He can't get there as it falls in. Scope rounds third and is digging for the plate, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Throw will be to first for the 2nd out, but meanwhile another run is in to score. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Hit weekly back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Into the box, Eddie Rosario. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Left fielder, Eddie.
It's a swinging bunt up the line. That winds up foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit down the line at first. Mancini ranges to his left. The tag, and he is out. Here's Miguel Sano. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Piscotty has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. Hit on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Striding into the box, Tim Beckham. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Line drive to left. Rosario is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
The third baseman, number 13.
Stepping into the box, Manny Machado. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. On he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Polanco takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Mark Trumbo. He flew out in his last at-bat. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. Now batting, Jonathan Schoop. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that gets through a base hit. He's 3 for 5. Coming to the plate now, Trey Mancini. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. Stepping in, Mitch Moreland. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk.
First baseman.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Piscotty is there, 1 away. At the plate, Albert Pujols. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Hot shot on the ground to short. Beckham gloves it. Throw on to first is in time, and the Angels are now down to their final out.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Sandy Leon. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And he'll make the catch, and the Orioles have taken home field advantage right from the start. They claim game 1 on the road as this one is over. And there's no MLB Network has baseball coming your way on a summer night at Oriole Park in Baltimore. It's game Game 3 of the National League Championship Series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Baltimore Orioles. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Hit on the ground out to short. And Beckham's throw is in time at first, 1 away. Stepping in, Eddie Rosario. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Eddie Rosario.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Miguel Sano. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Sano.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Scope trying to get there. And that's the third out. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The Orioles, center fielder, Adam
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The 1-1 now to Jones. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Another try at 2-2. Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Jones is retired, and there's one away.
batting second.
So striding in, Tim Beckham, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The high fastball is in there. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Bases are empty, one man out. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Now a swing and a fly ball. Cruz sprinting after it. He makes the running play. 2 down. Now at the plate, Manny Machado. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Ready on 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed in the side. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He'll be the one to lead it off against Ubaldo Jimenez.
First baseman, Mitch Moreland.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Here it comes. To right field and way out of here. Look at this thing go. Way out of here as it bangs off the gate. Here's Albert now. Now the first pitch from Jimenez.
Hitter, Albert Pujols.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Mancini is there, and he's got it for the first out. So stepping in, Sandy Leon. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. In now, Jorge Polanco. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And that misses for ball 1.
That was a good take right there. Look, double play situation, and this guy's got a nasty split that makes you hit the ground ball. You're probably going to see it. That was a nice job of taking that pitch.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Jimenez deals the 1-2. Line to the right side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's the shortstop.
Shortstop, Yunel Escobar.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. In comes Piscotty, but he won't get there. It falls in. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
The center fielder.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he lays off there 1-0. As a look, now the pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Piscotty on his horse makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out. Here's the first pitch to him. Eddie Rosario is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
Now, Matt, that's a great pitch. I mean, look, he's in a jam. So what do? You go with the slider that he's probably going to reach for. Good pitch.
And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Left fielder.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game. Well, a good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Here's Jonathan Scope now.
Second baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Grounded to short. Escobar is there. One there. On to Moreland. It's a double play. Now batting, Trey Mancini will try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball one. 1-0 pitch on the way. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Shoemaker gets the sign. Here it is on 2-0. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Some two-out success, and that means Stephen Piscotty will bat this inning. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. And Cruz will put this one away to retire the side. Ready for another chance? Miguel Sano. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Here's Nelson Cruz now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. One out, nobody on. And this is fouled back and out of play. Line drive to center field. Jones is there. Two gone. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Mitch Moreland. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Albert Pujols. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
I like the pitch right there. Got to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Another one sent foul. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Grounded back up the middle. Scope is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Pablo De La Cruz. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. The 0-1 pitch. This is line to left. Rosario has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo.
Wellington Castillo.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Moreland is there for it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. 2 gone in the inning now. And here's Adam Jones. The pitch. High in the air out to center field. And Kane will make the catch, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Sandy Leon. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Number 3, Sandy.
Now a ball rolls softly to second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Striding in once again, Jorge Polanco. He singled his last time up. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Jones is under it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. So digging in now, Yunel Escobar. He reached on a single in his first try. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at 3rd. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. On the ground up the middle. And Escobar has a base hit. And Lorenzo Cain on deck loves to see that. It means he'll hit here as well. In now is Lorenzo Cain. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Heading after it is Piscotty. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now in the box, Tim Beckham. He's 0-for-1 thus far.
The shortstop.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit. Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs, he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Third baseman, number 13,
the pitch.
Machado.
Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Polanco ranging up the middle. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Now batting.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. A base hit in his first trip. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now as the side is ready once again. Rosario 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Randall McGowan is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Looked like he's trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Into the flag court and gone. Digging in once again, Miguel Sano. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Into the box now, Nelson Cruz. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Lined hard to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Throw won't get him. Coming to the plate now, Mitch Moreland. 2 home runs. Michael Gibbons comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. 1-1. 4 runs, 10 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And wow, that got out onto Utah Street. Here's Albert now.
Designated hitter, Albert.
He's set and the pitch. Now a bullet down the line, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone. Ready for another shot.
Sandy Leon.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
That's a close pitch right there, but I think he's just nibbling a little bit too much. Out of the pen sometimes, you just have to come in and go right after guys.
Swing and a liner. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. And Jones will handle this one for route number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Second baseman.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Cruz going back on it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Up next for
digging in for his second at bat, Trey Mancini. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Keane is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Shoemaker gets the sign. 0-1 on its way. Now a ball hit hard toward first, and a little self-preservation. Digging in to try it again, Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Piscotty's there for it. 2 down. Here's Miguel Sano. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Digging in and looking for more, Nelson Cruz. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. And he takes ball 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
And this pitch misses. It's 2-1 now to the Angel right fielder. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. And Scope will settle under it to make the play, and that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Pablo De La Cruz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is there. 1 down. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Castillo.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Breaks his bat as this ball's lifted into the air. Moreland onto the grass, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready
10.
once again, Adam Jones. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Shoemaker's ready. Here he comes 0-1. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. But the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. And he's shooting for history here as he's homered 3 times in this one. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can forget about it. This ball is gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Albert Pujols. Wade Miley comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Into the windup and the pitch. Sandy Leon is at the plate and he checks his swing for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Jones is under it. 2 gone. Ready for another chance? Jorge Polanco. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will get there to make the running play. And ready for another shot now. Tim Beckham. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Hits this one hard the other way. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Here's Manny Machado now. He started out. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike one.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Under it is Cruz now for out number 2. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Trumbo.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Cruz ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll post into second here with a 2-out double. Here's Jonathan Scope now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
Matt, I like how he's pitching right here. He's got that runner at second base, and he just made 2 tough pitches. Now you make him change.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Digging in once again, Yunel Escobar. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Yunel Escobar.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Slide and a stop by Scope. What a play. In now is Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 1-1. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to short. Beckham is right there on to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
The left fielder,
striding in, Eddie Rosario. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it. Into the box now, Trey Mancini. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Trey Mancini.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Right fielder.
Digging in, Stephen Piscotty. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hit in the air out to right. Moving under it, Cruz. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Pablo De La Cruz. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Rosario is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the... Here's Miguel Sano. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Third baseman.
This is line to left. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the 9th. Coming to the plate now, Nelson Cruz. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Rocket to third. In there, a base hit. The relay, and he is in there. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. And he's shooting for some real history here as he looks for home run number 5. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
First pitch on its way. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. In to score the runner from third. And the second run will score as well. And he is into second base with a 2-run double. Now in the box, Sandy Leon. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Drilled on the ground to short. On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. That one's going to find the seats, strike one. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one.
Preston Irvin enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. But a little trouble handling this one down there at third. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Hit back up the middle. Backhanded. And he's set down, 1 away. Now at the plate, Adam Jones. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Takes this the other way to right. And Jones is going to have himself a base hit. Into the box, Tim Beckham. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hard liner toward short, but this is pulled in by the shortstop, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping into the box, Manny Machado, and he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Runner's going. Now his swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. And he will make the catch to end it, and the Angels are going to take home field advantage right back. They win game 3. MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's on to Game 5 of the National League Championship Series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. 2 great hitters lead their teams to battle. Next on MLB Network, Adam Jones. is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. Tim Beckham is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one. Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Into the windup and the pitch. Manny Machado is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Top of the first, just underway here at Angel Stadium. Hit the other way out toward right field. Cruz is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the halo, center fielder.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Jones is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out.
Second.
Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Check swing and a pop-up out toward the mound. Gossman will take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down. Here's Miguel Sano. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Started to go around there. Appeal down to first. Yes, sir, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway.
Mark
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Ready on 1-2. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. There to play it is Moreland, and there's 1 away. Here's Jonathan Scope now.
Second baseman, Jonathan Scope.
In there, and it's 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Batting six.
So stepping in, Trey Mancini. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. In there, no balls and a strike. 0-1, here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ready to deal, here's the 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Chasing after it is Rosario. And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So striding in, Stephen Piscotty. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot, now following the 2-out double. In there, 0-1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him. Standing in, Nelson Cruz. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gossman.
Right fielder, Nelson.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Gone to lead off the inning. So striding forward now, Mitch Moreland, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Under it is Machado, and he'll take it for the first out. At the plate, Albert Pujols. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Swing and a little blooper to center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now in the box, Sandy Leon. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is line to left. Trumbull is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Into the box now, Pablo De La Cruz. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Rosario moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. And he lays off there, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, you can't catch up to that. It looks great to you coming in, but you have to get your bat in the position to get on top of it. And it's just too hard to do all those things and think you're going to square it up.
Adam Jones is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And Jones fails to come up with that one as he falls behind here. 0-2 now.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away. Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Polanco scoops it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Jorge Polanco. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Second baseman.
Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. Here's the first pitch to him. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And there's ball 1. The 1-1 on its way to Escobar. Swinging a soft liner, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the 9-hole hitter comes through with the base hit, and that brings up the top of the order now with nobody out.
Center fielder number
in now is Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul.
Well, he saw that ball pretty good. Too bad he couldn't keep it fair.
Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another one sent foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Lined hard toward right center. Jones That's thrown straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. He'll force it to second and get it out there. And nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue. Miguel Sano started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now. 3-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Tim Beckham. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Tim Beckham.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Way out in front.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw is there to record the first out.
The third baseman.
Here's Manny Machado now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate. He's doing that in this game.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on in this game. So I think the game plan on that pitch right there was to try to bounce one and try to get them to chase again.
Again, he sends it out of play. He'll try again. 1-2. This is in the air out to right field. Cruz moves over. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mark Trumbo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Probably good he didn't make contact on that one. It's so tough to get around on a fastball up and in.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit hard back up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Line towards center field. Jones patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Ready for another chance? Albert Pujols. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 1 strike to Pujols. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Mancini is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Digging in to try it again. Sandy Leon hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Lays off 1-0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is under it. And that retires the side. Striding in, Jonathan Scope comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jonathan.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Take something off, but it's 1-2 now.
Just miss on that changeup. I like that pitch right there. You got 2 strikes on him. Throw that changeup and see if he chases it. That time he laid off, but hey, good idea.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Cruz racing back at the track. Gone to lead off the inning. Digging in, Trey Mancini. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Fly ball out to straightaway right. There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The batter, number 6.
Coming to the plate now, Pablo De La Cruz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a ball 1-0. A 1-0 delivery. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And that misses, ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that trying to pick things up where we left off. Jorge Polanco. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. This is pulled into right. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
Number 00.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring in the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
This one's down to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. In now is Lorenzo Cain. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. And Scope will settle under it to make the play. And ready once again, Adam Jones. He'll start things out now in the top half of the
Center
6th.
fielder number 10, Adam Jones.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Cruz ranging back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Tim Beckham stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. This is in the air out to straightaway center. After it is Cain. He can't get to it. This one's down. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores from second to make it a 2-2 ball game now.
The third baseman, number 13.
Cam Bedrosian takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at.
Now pitching for the Angels, number 32, Cam Bedrosian.
In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Striding in once again, Mark Kimball. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Next for the Orioles.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trey Mancini. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. Ready for another shot now. Stephen Piscotty, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Jim Johnson is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. And the run will score from third to make this a 4-2 game. And they get the force for the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Pablo De La Cruz. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Line drive to left. Rosario will get there, and he puts it away to. Ready for another chance. Eddie Rosario. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Chop foul wide of first.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do
a swing and a shot hit down the corner, but just foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball hit hard toward first. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. Digging in once again, Miguel Sano. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. High in the air out to center field. And Jones will handle this one for route number 2. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. Now at the plate, Wellington Castillo. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Left side, Escobar is there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting number 10.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. Digging in to try it again, Tim Beckham. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. This is line to left, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Stepping into the box, Manny Machado. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Bud Norris comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 0-1. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. To second for one. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. Settling in now, Mitch Moreland. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
First baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Moreland.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked. While not a great spot to be in right now, 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Jones is under it. He's got it 1 away. Here's Albert now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Trumbo there to make the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Sandy Leon.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set. Stepping up now, Mark Trumbo. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. And the slider swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Ground ball left side. Sano over to his left. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And no one will track it down. 5 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Up next for the Orioles, first baseman Trey.
On the ground to the left side. Sano gloves it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Ready now, Jorge Polanco. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hit hard towards second. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. A hit in 2 tries. Darren O'Day. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And there to put this one away is Jones, and that's out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. From the stretch. Reached for and popped into the air back behind second. Scope will look this one in, and there are 2 away now. Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. Hit in the air to left. Trumbo has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing and a liner. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number 6.
Standing in, Pablo De La Cruz.
Pablo De La Cruz.
Lifted into center field. Kane is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. At the plate, Wellington Castillo. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. Kane is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning. Digging in, Miguel Sano. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Standing in, Nelson Cruz. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. The 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Now the 0-2 pitch. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1 and 2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's thrown the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Jones going back to the track. He gets there, and that's the second out. So striding in, Albert Pujols. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. In tight with the sinker. Ball 2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. It's a swinging bunt up the line. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Mancini has room in foul territory. And the Orioles have done it. They are your American League champions. And guys, time to recognize the man.